everybody, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing another plan with me tonight, this time in my reading planner, kind of a reading planner, reading journal. I'm really excited to do it. That means I'll be all caught up through last week in my reading planner, and I don't really do the spreads until the end of the week anyway, so that means that maybe early next week I'll do this week's spread. So this is from last week. This is my Little Inklings Design Always Fully Booked Planner. I don't believe she still has any of these on the site. They're a pre-order, and so then once they're gone, they're gone. But I know she also has novel companion ones, which has a lot of the same stuff on there. She releases those periodically. I'm going to also be using a Sweet Bean Plans kit. This was a special bundle she had, the Love Spells bundle, and it came with these sticker sheets, these die cuts, which are stickers, and then these quarter sheets. It also came with these two washies. There's no way I'm going to use all of it, which is fine because that just means I can save the rest of it for another spread another time. I have my tweezers, and I have my Pilot Multiball Rollerball Pen. I have another pen because sometimes with these spreads I like to use kind of two different thickness of pens because I like to pull out a lot of quotes and do a lot of writing. So that way it kind of distinguishes where one quote ends and another one begins. And then my pencil and my eraser. I've got all my goodies here. So you'll see that, you know, I've got my January spreads here. This planner is perfect for me for what I need. It is interesting because these columns are not 1.5 inches wide, which is what I'm used to in these bigger planners. So that's a little bit different with the stickers. You'll see they won't fit in the columns, but that's okay. The way I use it, it works for me. But it's something to be aware of if you're working, you know, when you don't have the same width of columns. The stickers, as you can see here, they go over. So we're into February. I pulled a whole bunch of, mostly actually, if not all, I think, Sweet Bean kits for the month of February, because a lot of it was like book boyfriend or love or something like that. So we've got this one and this one, and then here is last week. So like I said, this is this week, but I won't fill it in until the week is well over, because then I kind of pull all the quotes from the week to see what I've got. So you'll see here, I just have total chicken scratch, like literally jotting super fast down of the quotes that I want to pull out. I love words. You can see on the week before's spread, it's just covered in words. These are quotes from the book. I like to go back and reread those quotes. It reminds me of all the cool scenes in the books that I enjoyed all year long. So these quotes are from a couple different books. These are from the Honey Don't list by Christina Lauren. Pretty funny book. And so those quotes are, if I've learned one thing in the last 2 months, it's that Melissa Tripp does not like being called Mel. Nor does she appreciate any suggestion that she is tired, sad, worried, no longer in her 20s, or in any other way human. So things like that are just really funny, down to really cute things like I want to make her life better by being the best thing in it. And then these quotes are from If the Shoe Fits. So you'll see, like this first one, I didn't even pull out the whole thing. What I loved about this was that whole idea of whose only religion was Thursday night pizza, right? Because we all have those family traditions that's what you remember when you grow up. Like on Thursday nights we had pizza, or on this night we always picked a family movie, or whatever it is. And then this quote just cracked me up. So my name is Jennifer. When I grew up, there were 5 girls named Jennifer in my grade, and there were only 60 something people in my grade in my school. So when she's introducing it, she said, Anna introduces me to the rest of the girls in their little circle. Zoe, Claudia, Jen S, Jen B, Jen K, Jen with a G, Jenny, Olivia, Trina. It just made me laugh because that's exactly what it was. There was like Jen, Jenna, Jenny, Jennifer, right? And then people went by last initials, and there were so many of us. So these are the quotes that I pulled out, and then I kind of have to figure out where am I going to put them, whether it's in the main spread, sidebar, down below, and then what stickers will I be able to fit in also. And then of course I also need to pull my cousin, because that is where I keep track of the pages that I read. So this week, not a week where I was able to decorate, but I've got what I read to on these daily pages. That way I have that to pull for my reading planner. Now I will say, once I really get to start to decorating this, I'm probably just going to speed it up and throw on some music, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to talk and write quotes and figure out where to space my stickers all at the same time. I likely will just mess everything up. So the first thing I have to decide, because this sticker kit comes with so much stuff, is what I want to use. You can see on these past couple, so this one I used a bunch of stickers from the sticker kit. This one I used a lot of the die cuts from the kit. So I'm thinking that I might do more die cuts this week, since maybe I kind of alternate and save these full boxes from the kit. Another decision I have to make is I have these two bottom washies, which I think always looks really good stacked on top of each other. I also have these two washi tapes. I can't really use all of it together, so kind of trying to decide if I want to use both washies, use a washi, and then maybe like the washi strip sticker and then an actual washi tape. That could look really cute. I don't want to use these two together because it's the same bookcase. So we'll kind of have to decide what we want to do there. I don't have too many quotes. I have a couple of the longer quotes and then 3 of the shorter quotes. So that should be pretty easy to fit into this spread and also fit in a bunch of stickers, I think. So here I only have 3. Well, so I guess I kind of have a lot, but sometimes I have pages, like more and more pages. This time it's not even quite 2. So let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is I kind of like this idea of the bookshelves down here. And then I think I'll put the purple. So actually I'll put the purple on first. I'll just stick this. The stickers are removable vinyl, so that makes it really easy. I really struggle actually now when I use stickers that are not removable vinyl, because I'm so used to, or I guess not removable, repositionable vinyl. I'm so used to it now, and I really like it because it takes kind of the stress out of planning for me, because I know I can move it if I mess up. So I love using these. I took it off the page. I needed to put it somewhere, and that was totally fine. And then I'll just kind of line this up here at the bottom of the washi. Now it's going to be too long. This is a vertical sticker kit. It is not sized at all for this planner, and that's okay. It doesn't bother me. Easy to trim. That's not quite straight, and easy to just not use all of it. I guess if I really wanted to use all of the kit in here, that would make it challenging, just because the full boxes are too wide for these columns. And I do know that there are sticker shops that make kits specifically for this planner, but I'm perfectly happy just kind of putting it together and trimming where I need to. It doesn't bother me. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing here on the other side. Trying to figure out. Nope, I can't turn the planner upside down and do it that way. So I just need to do it this way and hope that I line it up where it needs to be. All right, that looks pretty good. Had a pretty unproductive day today. No, I guess it wasn't unproductive. I actually got a few things done, but it just wasn't a super exciting day, I guess. Got up early, took the dog to the vet. He had to have his ears rechecked like a month ago, 3 weeks ago. I took him to the vet because he would not stop itching. I still don't know why he was itching. The vet thought maybe some kind of food allergy or something, but no idea. Anyway, he was super, super itchy and it was awful. And then his ears, he had an ear infection in both ears, so that was no good. And so they did a bunch, they gave him a non-itchy shot. That is super technical, isn't it? Non-itchy shot of something the last time we were there, and that helped tremendously. Totally took care of the problem, hasn't come back. And then they just wanted to recheck his ears today, and they were looking pretty good, but they had to do stuff. And anyway, they had me give him a sedative because the last time we went, he was like growly toward the vet, which is, I've never ever seen my dog in the several years we've had him ever be aggressive like that towards someone. And the vet said it was just because the dog was nervous and to not be worried about it, because literally I'd never seen it before. But so this time I had to give him a sedative, and he was still kind of growly. I don't know, the sedative didn't really work that well, I guess. I'm not sure. So that was this morning, and then the kids had music lessons, and then I've just been doing stuff around the house. Okay, let's see what I want to do here. You know, I could put something up here at the top, but I feel like that's going to take up a whole lot of space. All right, and I have that die cut and that die cut. Oh, they are just so cute. I kind of don't mind covering up the month and the date. I sort of like that way up there. And then the love spell one could maybe go here, and then maybe some kind of a full box here if I can fit it. I'm liking that, so I think I'll put them down. And then we'll have to just figure out how I'm going to disperse all those lovely words from the lovely books that I wrote down. What are you guys currently reading? I'm reading, I have pulled something off my TBR list for February. It's A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer Armentrout. I have no idea if that's how you say her last name. I just remember that's what it sounds like when I would, you know, look up her books on Amazon. I have no idea if that's correct pronunciation. I may have completely butchered that. It is good. I am really liking it. So I am excited to continue reading tonight. My husband's working tonight, so I will definitely get some reading time in before he gets home. Okay, so those are on. And now I want to put these half boxes down here, because I will, as you can see, as I did here, I will write in what I read. So these are these size, because these half boxes down here, this was a cousin kit, so they actually fit better, and I could tilt them or put them normally. These ones I'm going to do vertically because they're so super wide for the box. Okay, and I think I'll I didn't stagger there. I kind of like how that looks there. So I think I shall do the same thing here. And what I write, if you saw on the other pages, in these half boxes, is the title of the book that I'm reading that day. And then the amount read, I don't necessarily calculate like, oh, I read 50 pages or this percentage of the book. I just write where I end on that day. That's what works for me. I don't want to have to try to do math when I get home from work when I've done math all day. So, okay, I don't do math all day at school, but I do a lot of math at school. So that just sort of works best for me to just put the amount read. And then, you know, in the wrap-ups where I'm trying to figure out how many pages I read each month, I just look at the totals of the books. I look on Goodreads and then I add them up. And that works perfectly fine for me. Anyway, I'm really enjoying A Shadow in the Ember. Really good book. I'm not sure what I'm going to read after that. I think I still have, I think I might read Strange the Dreamer. I've heard really good things about that book. And it's also one of my 22 books in 22, which I haven't read any of those books yet on my list because I've been busy reading other books, you know, for challenges and stuff like that. Before I read A Shadow in the Ember, I read Behind Closed Doors, which was the group read for Books and Planners Book Club. Oh my gosh, it was so creepy. It's a thriller, psychological thriller, but woo, bad people in the world. Bad characters, I guess, right? But it went really fast because it was one of those kind of on the edge of your seat, sort of gripping, oh my gosh, how is this going to work out type of deals. All right, so I'm putting in these little deco stickers in here to fill in some of the space left by turning these boxes vertically. I really like these little decos. I think they're cute, and I'm happy when I get to use them. Sometimes I'll be able to fit them in up here depending on how much space I have, or if I have a weird, you know, if like a quote ends with a ton of space left over. Sometimes, you know, it's like a bookshelf, or, oh, I should have put in, maybe, you know what, I'm going to pull up this little love spell one, even though this candle is probably my favorite of all of them, so I didn't mind using it twice. And put one of these little beans in here, because super cute. Alrighty, put that there, stick this one back on here. Okay. Okay, I'm just about ready to start putting the quotes in. I think what I want to do is just put this little sticker right up here, just so there's something, because this looks really full down here, and I know I'm going to fill it in with writing, but since I don't have a sticker up high, I thought I'd put a sticker right there. Okay, now when I look at what I read the Honey Don't list all the way through Thursday. No, through Friday. So really the quotes for the Honey Don't list should be, you know, Monday through Friday. And then I've got the couple quotes for Saturday and Sunday. So what I'll probably do is put one of the quotes from If the Shoe Fits over here as well, just in the sidebar, not connected to a day. Because then I'll be able to put one quote here. I can put the other quotes here. Two of them are longer, and I'll put probably the shorter one here. And that'll work out really well. So I'm going to start to do that. You'll see me do this. First, I'm going to do it in pencil, make sure it fits, make sure I like it. Then I will go over it in pen and erase the pencil and see if I want to add anything else to it at that point. Alrighty, pencil is done. So now I need to add the pen. I need to go over all the pencil and add in what I read on each day. All right, whoo! Thanks for sticking with me through all that. The pen is done. I'm going to spare you from the erasing. Let me do that really quick and I'll be right back with you. Okay, erasing is done. It just makes the table shake a lot when I erase. So all I did was erase the pencil from there, and then I grabbed some markers. These are Jelly Roll, what are they, like Moonlight or Starlight? I can't remember what they are. They've got this little symbol right there. I don't even know if the camera can focus on that. I'll have to look it up and I will link them below. I love them. They are so sparkly. And what I like to do sometimes is just add a little bit. So if I pull out the colors that are kind of used in this kit, well, there's not really any blue in it. In the kit, the actual kit with the full boxes, but I didn't have room for any of those, there is some blue. So I pulled out the pink and the purple. There's kind of this deeper blue too, but I don't really see any of that in the kit colors, and there's not, well, there's silver would work because the silver foil. So then I'm just gonna add just some dots and some things to kind of sparkle it up a little bit, I think, especially with this white space around here. I could use a bookshelf up here, but I just feel with the bookshelves right there, it would kind of be a lot of bookshelves. So I don't think that I will do that. You know what I could use up there actually though that would look kind of cute is this love spell candle. I like that. That is cute. All right. So just kind of put some dots in here of different sizes. You probably can't tell very much, but this is super sparkly. Yeah, I doubt you can tell, but I really like it. I really enjoy it. I think it's fun just to use them for different things. I would love to grade papers with these sparkly pens, but they take a little bit of time to dry. And when I'm grading papers, I don't really have time to, you know, sit there and let the marker dry before I turn the page on the math, you know, the math that I'm grading. So unfortunately, I can't really do that. All right, here I think I'll just put kind of some silver stars, just really kind of asterisks. I think this quote is really cute. I've always been a big fan of quotes and words. I used to decorate my binder in high school with different quotes, and I've always enjoyed kind of the power of words. All right, I'll put a little bit of purple in there as well. And then I think that'll be it. I might add a little bit to the sidebar. Let's see if I have some space for another sticker or two. Like I said, I'll keep the rest of this kit to use another time, maybe even next year, or if I feel like pink kind of in the middle of the year, something like that. Let's see, down here or up here, what could I put? I don't think I want a bookshelf. Maybe I'll just put this gem and kind of turn it sideways. Yeah, I like that. All right, that's it. There you have it, my reading planner, sparkle pens. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching this. I'll see you next time. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do my weekly, my big weekly planner. That's my catch-all. That will be my last plan with me for this week when I was able to kind of focus on all of my different weekly, daily planners on a different day. Happy planning.